I'm Eric Reese, and we're here to do Tai Chi Chuan, Tai Chi Exercise, and let's go ahead and begin right away. Maximize the use of our time. I want to remind everybody to work at your own level and not to exceed your perceived 70%. That's for safety, but also so that we can relax and enter what we might call a meditative state. That's where the real healing starts in Tai Chi practice. So let's make sure that we're working at a gentle enough level. At first, you may not believe that it really is effective to work that way, but over time, you'll understand the benefit. So let's start by loosening the shoulders. So I'm reminding you that Senior Resources, which is broadcasting the video, is not responsible for any injury that may be incurred. So just mind your body and listen to it, respect it, and show compassion. Loosening the shoulders, gentle circles. And reverse. Start settling into the body. Feel the body from head to toe. And let's breathe down here, diaphragmatic breathing, so the belly is moving. Next one, clasp the fingers, loosen the wrists. Feel free to put on your martial arts hat and figure out how a movement like this would be useful for self-defense. Let's reverse direction. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and loosen the waist. Step over with your left foot. Let's put the hands on the back and circle the waist. Very good for lower back trouble, as in healing it. Also stiffness in the hips. Regulating digestion, massaging all the organs around the waist so they function better. Let's reverse it. Now at home, when you're practicing later, you can do more repetitions. And just stop when you know you've done enough. Let's go right to our knee rotations. Essential to do these every day. It protects the knees from injury when we do more challenging exercise. And also the knees are the most easily injured part of the body, so we need to protect them and give them extra attention. Hands above the knees, 9 gentle circles. Looking forward so you can see me and I can see you. Reverse. Nine times each way. Okay, good. We can hold on to a chair or not. Turn your right foot out at an angle, bend that knee, put the other foot on the toe, and let's loosen the ankle. Just circle. Imagine your leg moving like it's rubber. Loosen the ankles. reverse. Make sure you hold on until you don't have to anymore. And let's go ahead and go to the other side, turning the foot out at an angle, about 45 degrees to the forward line, circling at the ankle. And you can hold on or not. The Tai Chi is the best exercise for balance. That information comes from the CDC. Let's reverse direction. Balance and fall prevention. Okay, good. So we've loosened most of the joints from head to toe, but now we're going to work on the neck, which we haven't done so far. And we're going to inhale, inhale, inhale. Notice it's challenging to slow down the breathing. Touch the side of the head. Imagine the arm getting heavy. Don't pull. Just allow the weight of the arm to gently stretch the side of the neck. Exhaling. Inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale. And you might want to count. So if you count to 3 or 5, see if you can count the same number when you're exhaling. We even out the breath. Actually, I don't have a name for this exercise. Today we're going to call it Ralph. Let's do one more set. And taking your time as always. Okay. Thank you, Ralph. My neck feels better. Let's go ahead and talk about the current situation where we're all spending a lot more time in the chairs. If you're working from home, you're probably doing it sitting down. And now we have these computer tables or supports that allow you to work standing up, which I think is great. So alternating between standing and sitting. When you're sitting in a chair, the thing with the chair and why they call sitting the new smoking is there's pressure underneath your leg right about here, and that cuts off circulation. We have a very big artery right here in the leg. In fact, if you sit too long, for instance on an airplane flight, you can even get a clot that can cause a lot of harm or even lead to death, and that's called deep vein thrombosis. So that's because pressure is cutting off circulation. Now, most of us sit like this, so the pressure is right there. If you're sitting in a chair, you can scoot forward and eliminate that pressure, also just sitting on the sit bones, okay, the bony part of the bottom. So you can sit on the edge of your seat. But my preference, if it was possible to do it this way, would be to set up a desk on the floor, maybe a little breakfast tray table or something like that, and be able to sit on the floor. So you could get a meditation cushion or a yoga mat or something rolled up, and you could actually sit either cross-legged or with your legs out straight. So this is actually a lot better for circulation and for your health in general. So we want to prevent these muscles from continuing to shorten up. So all this sitting is shortening up our muscles in our legs. And then we're going to get stiffer and we're going to need to do more stretching to counteract that. So I'll ask my camera person to indulge me and film me on the floor. So for instance, sitting like this and working down here for a while, okay? Then of course you could widen your legs and sit like this for a while. You can do different poses and sit like this for a while. Just change your position when you're uncomfortable. And then of course, if you're on a pillow or a cushion, you could also do this kind of sitting with your legs crossed. So this is overall a lot better than sitting in the chair. Just some ideas to how to keep healthy during this unusual time. Now today, I'm excited to share the first movement in Tai Chi Chuan that involves a punch, a fist. Okay, so Tai Chi Chuan, literally translated, means supreme ultimate fist. So let's look at that third word, Chuan, fist. My teacher told us that the word for fist is translated about 50 different ways. Now, the translation I like to use is fitness. So I think of Tai Chi Chuan as supreme, ultimate fitness. The word ultimate, the middle word, means no limit. There's no limit to how healthy we can get. We can get abundantly healthy. That means we have more health than we could ever possibly use. We have stores of health inside the body. So, Tai Chi Chuan, supreme, ultimate fitness or wellness. So today we work on the punch, the fist. First, we're going to start, let's see, I'm going to start facing this way. So you have your left foot forward this way. We're doing opposite, mirroring each other. And your right hand is the fist. You're holding this hand forward to keep somebody from grabbing the fist. You could be holding a weapon in it. So you're blocking or clearing the path. Now when we shift forward, we're going to rotate the fist and punch. In Tai Chi, we power off the legs and the waist together. So you'll see this when I face the camera. Now, this is an exercise you can do to practice creating a very powerful punch. It's fairly simple to learn it. When you shift back, you can imagine that you could be elbowing somebody behind you, but we're not going to let the elbow go behind the back like this. That tenses the shoulder. So your arm should feel like it's very relaxed here at the shoulder. And then you make a fist and just lift up from the elbow. Not this. Very soft. Because I always want to be able to meditate while I'm practicing. I'm doing my primary Tai Chi stances, back stance and bow stance. I'm going to turn around and do it the other way, so you can change sides. Here, your right foot's forward. Your left hand is the punch. Punch. Drawing back to the back stance. Notice both knees are still bent. Punch. We're rotating the fist only a quarter turn. We start with the palm up, and we end with the palms facing each other. So unlike some other martial arts, we're not going to rotate the fist so the palm is down. Punch. We want to feel the waist turn on the second half of shifting forward. So I go halfway forward and then rotate the hips, rotate the waist. Watch it from the front. Watch this part of the body. Rotate. So when I'm finished, I'm squared off toward the imaginary opponent that I'm punching. shift halfway, second half, rotate the waist to power the fist. So when we break things down like this, it's easy to practice. We can do it on both sides. And over time, we're going to develop a very powerful punch that, of course, if we really needed it for that, we would go very fast. Right now, we want to work to relax the tension in the muscles that slow us down and constrict our movement. So we work on relaxing to develop speed and power. Okay, so that's parry, punch. Parry means blocking, deflecting. Now that's just part of the move. So there's actually a third part that starts it. It's called step. And in the step, we make a small circular step like this. So now you can see where our ankle rotations come in handy. We make a little circular step. So the whole move is 3 parts: step, parry, punch. Okay, and this is rather ambitious to teach this to you in this venue, but you're doing great so far, so why stop now? So I'm going to show it on both sides, match as best you can. I make a fist here. And notice the arms circling while I circle the foot. Step. Now you're going to step again, parry. Punch. I'll turn around and do it once on the other side. Step. Parry. Punch. And relax. Okay. So what I'm going to do next, for those of you who are feeling very challenged by the increasing intricacy of these movements, I'm going to do a version in a chair. This will simplify some of the lower body part. In fact, we're not going to move the legs at all. How simple is that? Just sitting. Putting the form together, commencement. And a little stretch. It's mostly awareness. Your body will respond to that. Grasp bird's tail to the right. I'm only going to turn at the waist a little bit. I'm not turning my lower body. That isolates the stretch to the waist. Hold the ball. Grasp bird's tail to the left. So your left arm is up and forward. Ward off. Your right arm is up and forward. Roll back, grabbing and pulling. Touch the wrist. Press. We're pushing forward. 2-hand push. Push. Single whip, making an eagle's beak and pushing. Playing the harp, catching somebody's punch, threatening their elbow joint. White stork cools its wings. Brush knee to the left, block and push. Catching, playing the violin, catch their arm, threaten their elbow. with your left hand on the elbow. Brush knee to the left. Step, parry, punch. Step, parry, punch. Let's put our ending on it. Cross hands. Close. Relax. Let all the tension come out here. Relax. Melt. Your body responds to the commands you give it. So when you're working on learning how to relax, give your body commands. Soften, loosen, relax, release, let go. All positive commands. Your body will listen. It will respond. Good. Now we're going to go through it with me standing up. For those of you ready to follow almost the whole first section of Tai Chi. Again, I'll face you. Commencement. Mirroring you. Grasp bird's tail to the right. Turning that right foot. Grasp bird's tail to the left. Left arm up, left foot forward. Ward off. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Make a bird's beak, an eagle's beak. Push. Playing the harp. White stork cools its wings. Brush knee to the left. Left foot forward. Right hand push. Playing the violin. Brush knee to the left. Make a fist. Step. Parry. Punch. Cross hands. Close. Okay, very good. Good job. Now let's do a little more vigorous stuff. Remember, you can do it sitting in a chair or not do it at all. Your choice. Monitoring your own safety, being responsible for your own safety. You can hold on to the chair or not hold on. No matter how you start, in your mind, you're going to think of doing it the way I'm showing, which comes with time and practice, with balance, with training. What are you training for? The rest of your life. Okay, so we're going to hold the arms up. This will help us balance as well. And we're using the shape of playing the violin. And I'm going to kick with my left foot. Remember, I'm showing you a mirror image. And we can kick rapidly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And change sides. playing the harp. Your right hand's forward, you're kicking with the right foot. Now we're not going to kick higher than we would imagine somebody's knee. Okay, so you're not trying to kick in their head, even if you can. You're kicking low to the shin, to the knee. Street practical self-defense. Don't do anything that jeopardizes your own safety. Okay, so we kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Do it loose. Get the joints conditioned to taking more work, more impact, so you can start very soft. Just like you're flicking water off your shoe. You can touch the floor in between, right? Touch the floor in between. Work very soft. Or do a slow Tai Chi kick. When you kick slower, you're on one leg for a longer time, so that's still increasing your strength and your balance. Let's do a couple more. Going low. Polishing the mirror. Exhale down, inhale up. Do you feel a little warmer now? How about energized? Good. And let's do an exercise based on a move called snake creeps down. Remember single whip? And up. And back. Circling the hand towards you and then away. Loosening the hips. Strengthening the legs. Strength comes from relaxing. Other side. Single whip. Snake creeps down. You can also do this from a chair. And don't go too low. Listen to your body. Closing up with a wider stance. Tai Chi circle breathing. Connect and down. Connecting what? The energy that jumps the gap between the two hands. Pointing the fingers at each other. See if you feel a bridge of energy there. Maintain it. Maintain it. Maintain it. Fingers facing each other. Maintain it. Fingers are still facing each other. Relax. Take a rest. Shake it out. And again, feel the body. Can you feel your mind? What does your thinking feel like? Do you feel more relaxed? More anxious? How about the breathing? Have we started allowing the belly to move as we breathe? Inhale. Belly feels like a ball. Exhale, it deflates. Does this breath make me look fat? Inhale. Don't worry, it won't get stuck there. Actually, when you want to suck it in, it'll be much easier because you've strengthened the abdominal muscles with this breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Everything gets easier with practice. You know, I once heard that even a bad kisser can get better with practice. So practice your Tai Chi. There's some big payoffs down the road, and every day that you feel better is wonderful. So put your time in. You're doing it for you and the people who love you and care about you. So give yourself the gift of practice. And we'll go ahead, we'll get ready to close up. Thank you for joining me again today. And we'll be live again next Thursday at 12:30. Keep up the good work. And we're going to make a fist with the right hand. Cover the knuckles with the left. And clap 3 times.